And we're live.
And we're live.
Just taking a moment to mute the nuts and bolts. Here we are.
We are very prepared for this. Hello, my name is Magic, and I'm going to be playing Messo. And I'm here with my wonderful friend and co-player.
It's me, Kraken. I'm playing Bilgerat.
This FPS is like not a reflection on how Rose DM'd the game. Dice Parser bullied us.
Dice Parser was mean.
Bullied us to hell and back.
Yeah, for context,
God.
this Cratetown directly follows after episode 2 of the Atlantis campaign for Woody's crew. Speaking of, hey, how long do you figure it's been? An hour, couple hours?
Probably a couple of hours.
Yeah, that sounds right. On that note, I think we open in all ships. In the hold of Wilma, there is a rat that has holed himself away in the best hiding spot he can find that will fit his criteria. He did try hiding in the walls. He's done that before on other ships. Problem being, Wilma talks. Wilma keeps trying to chat to him, and he's not about that right now. So he is currently he found an empty box, or he emptied a box, and he's in there right now. And he's been there a couple hours. He got paid. He disappeared. He's been in there, and he doesn't intend to come out anytime soon.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna roll a perception to see how well Messo finds this box. That's a 10. Bilgerat, you don't even have to roll for this, but aside from just some general ship noises, you can hear a small shuffling just around the hull. And a few crates being opened. And then a few minutes go by and then your crate gets opened. And there's a very small child looking at you now. The crate popped open.
He stares right back. He'd heard the shuffling noises. He'd been listening for that kind of thing, and he's just like, stay still, stay quiet. And, if he gets found, he'll deal with it. It is the small child, though.
It is the small child.
He does not... He had been tense to leap out of the box and make a break for it and just run, but this is a better outcome than he was necessarily anticipating. This is fine-ish.
Yeah.
He sort of lifts a hand and waves slightly.
The box gets propped up a little further, and then Messo climbs onto the edge and just falls into the box with you and closes back on top of both of you.
Oh, wow. Oh. Hi.
Would you like to roll an insight on this small child? That's a 12, but it's not hard to see. It might be hard to see. It's kind of dark in this box now. But, Messo, grabs a hold of your shirt and just kind of, tucks in.
Oh, okay. Bilgerat tenses. He doesn't stop. He doesn't end up stopping me. So the insight's good enough. It just kid seems out of sorts.
Yeah, hold on.
Bilgerat is out of sorts. You can also roll an insight.
Sorry, my sister came in to take our dog.
No problem.
What is my insight? Hey, it's better than I thought. 3. No, Messo, like, is
It's a
fully just
nat.
curled up into a ball.
It's a
That's a
nat
nat one.
one.
Messo doesn't know anything.
Bilgerat's fine. He's the finest he's ever been.
Certainly. But, Bilgerat, you still have, like, a child curled up into your lap, and he is starting to shake a little bit.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
oh, oh, he doesn't know what to do about this. At least he's being forcibly jarred out of his own thing. He's gonna lift up one hand and sort of hesitantly pat the hair once,
Uh,
twice.
the hair is
There.
very fluffy. The hair is very fluffy, and it just, like, springs back up into place. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. Comedy is the way I do things.
Oh no, comedy's good. This is Toonind, and we need comedy to balance out
Yeah. But
everything else.
uh, Meso holds onto you tighter after you do that.
Bilgerat makes a bit of a squeaky toy noise. And she's like, okay, maybe we could try to ease up. Beck, you want to talk about it? He's entirely taking his cues from anything he's seen anyone else do on this.
Meso, like, lifts his head up to look at Bilgerat, and he's just like, and, like, he goes right back to doing what he was before.
Okay, yep, understand that. Same hat, same hat. Eh.
We're not wearing hats.
It's expression, kid. I don't like talking either. Yeah. Yeah, he's relaxing by increments.
Yeah.
And just sort of, okay, this is happening now. Loops an arm around Meso. There's not a lot of room in this box. Like, Bilgerat had chosen it because it was small and cramped, and then this kid tumbled in here.
It is rather drafty in the box now that Meso has entered, by the way.
Huh, that's strange. Do you want Bilgerat to do like a perception on that?
Do an Arcana.
Oh boy. Well, hold on. He has more Arcana than you'd think because he's a smart boy.
A smart boy. That's a 22. This is definitely some sort of effect of the cantrip Gust, but Meso does not like seem like he's doing it willingly at all.
Oof.
And the air is surprisingly cold. Like,
Oof.
it's not good air. This air is not good. Not representative of good feelings. The vibe on this air is bad.
Vibes are rancid. I think another thing that helps here on that roll is one of the people, you know, the person Bilgerat's probably worked under the longest and who he was, what he was doing before jumping on with Witty to find Atlantis was working for Admiral Abigail, who is a Tempest cleric, so there is weather stuff that she does and weather magic.
Yeah.
So he kind of recognizes this, and it's a little cold. But, you know, c'est la vie.
Meso does eventually get a hold of himself to, like, sit back a little bit, and, like, he pats his eyes, is just little tears, little tears. But um, what did you mean by same hat?
Uh, like figuratively, you said you didn't want to talk about it. Uh, I don't want to talk about things either, both like now or in general. So just sort of, I understand that.
Uh, uh,
Hey,
Talking is how things work, though.
is it?
Um,
Mostly,
I
I just
think.
found talking's good for buying yourself time so that you can, run.
Uh, I mean, you're supposed to talk about feelings when sad. I
Bilgerat
think.
makes a kind of confused face at that.
It's what Mom said to do. It's, I didn't do. I don't do that often though. And like Bilgerat looks up. I'm gonna roll another perception check. Just
Mm-hmm.
not a perception, but insight. Just like that's another 10. Well, that is a 10 and not a nat one.
It's better. I think for that you get Bilgerat shivering a little. It's cold.
Uh,
It might just be because of the cold. You don't know.
uh, Messo didn't really notice it was cold. Mostly just because.
Okay, then Messo just notices that Bilgerat is like shivering a little for some reason.
Are you okay?
I am so good. Hey Meso, important question. Have you seen
Yeah.
Liddy around lately? Did you run into him? Do you know where he is?
Um.
Just like recently?
I think he was talking to some of the crew on the upper deck.
So, not nearby? Good. Good. It's fine.
Why?
I, I just think think it's best if I lay low for a while and not show my face. And I mean, you were there, kid. You saw how that went. The I didn't do a good job there.
It, it's okay. Fate, fate wasn't nice to either of us.
Fate, nothing. I'm supposed to be good at that.
Well, have you done it before now? Like that in particular?
Well,
Or
not in particular, but it made sense for me to take it, and people, you guys were counting on me, and Woody was there, and things just kept on breaking. Uh, you can do an insight if you like. I know you did one recently.
13? Slowly getting better.
uh, shivering harder. Breathing's getting a little quicker.
Messo's gonna take both hands and just tap it against Bildrat's face.
Uh,
I
okay.
I don't think you're okay.
I'll be okay so long as I'll be okay so long as I stay hidden. That's how it works. Just gotta let it blow over and let people forget about it some, and then I can. It'll be fine. And if I really gotta, I just leave.
What? 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 Why would you leave?
Well, because I messed up?
But it's not how this works. You gotta you, you gotta uh 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 learn from your learn from your mistakes. That's a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah,
You
no, I
gotta
agree. I agree. I make the mistake. I get myself out of the situation and I learn not to do it again.
but we're in the middle of the ocean.
Well, that's where the hiding comes in. I wait until we're not. I'm a good swimmer.
Uh, but but but
Oh
and
God!
like
Don't start
Messo's like
crying
tearing
again.
up again.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's like, oh kid, I don't know hand. Why are you crying? I don't know how to handle this.
I don't want you to leave.
Well, that's nice. But kid, listen. I don't I don't know what went on deck. You got kind of hurt, right? And that sucks. Or maybe you feel you didn't do a good job. I'd be like,
Mm.
hey, look at you. And he does kind of like mirror what you did and like reach forward and like pat his own hands against your like little red cheeks.
Those cheeks are
Yeah.
kind of dull, by the way.
Oh no. It's like, I mean, look at you. You're adorable. You'll get away with anything. Woody adores you. You got some leeway. Just keep your eyes real big. Maybe pinch some color back in those cheeks, and you're golden.
Color? What? What's wrong with my color?
Uh,
What?
no, nothing. I wouldn't say anything's wrong. It's just the cheeks. He does a little poke. They're not quite the cherry red.
Roll an insight. Uh, this kid has now blue screened.
Oh God.
There's a lot of emotions just in that face.
Oh Christ. Oh, Bilgerat doesn't know what he said. Oh God. She's like, kid. Uh, Just gonna like lightly pap the face. She's like, yeah, hey,
There's no response.
Oh God. Bilgerat is seriously debating the merits of if he should attract help. Does he like make noise and get people and scarper so people can find this kid? Does... He's.
You can attempt to roll something to try knocking him out of this, but
Let's see. Well, he doesn't want to go. I mean, if it was like an adult or something, he'd just be like, little smack and try to like jolt him out of it. This is a child who's really upset. So he still really doesn't want to like face anyone else or deal with anyone else. So just again, he's mirroring what Messo's done earlier, what he's seen people do. It's just it's awkward. It's like the arms come out. It's just like a very light hug.
Messo like doesn't react for like a moment, and then I'm gonna roll a strength to see how hard this hug is.
Okay.
Just see. That's 9. That's not too hard. You can like feel it, but it's definitely not like a hard grip.
That's good, honestly. uh,
He is back to crying though.
oh, not as good. Bilger just like patting the back. He's like, okay, kid. Okay, so maybe we should try the talking thing your mom suggested. You don't. Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
sure. Yeah. Um. Uh.
Like, you're not
Uh.
still hurt, are you?
Um. No. I'm fine. I don't actually remember what damage he had at the end of the game, so I don't actually remember.
I think at this point, Woody would have like hunted him down and healed everyone at this point anyway. But
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Are Are you okay?
we're talking about you right now.
No.
Mm.
Uh,
Did something happen like I didn't see on deck before I?
no. Uh. I mean, I got shot with some ice. It really hurt, but that was about it.
Okay. Well, if you don't think that's too bad, then what's the problem?
You said my color was fading?
Uh
Or...
oh.
And he, like,
Uh, I
puts his
think he's
hand.
gonna do a deception. Cause like
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to roll a perception? What do I roll to counteract deception checks?
to counteract deception, I think it's insight to
Insight.
see if he's
Lovely.
lying.
An 11.
Bilgerat, notably, we are still hugging, and he cannot see like your face right now. He says, I think it was like the lighting of the box. There's not much lighting in here. You're fine. You're
Oh.
fine. You're fine.
Uh.
Look, I'm looking at you right now. You're good. Don't sweat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could light up the box.
Wait. Do you mean set the box on? We're in the box, kid.
No, I don't know how to use fire magic.
Okay, then what did you mean?
He's gonna cast the cantrip Dancing Lights.
Ooh.
And there's, like, small, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it's like 4 or 5 small glowing orbs just kind of
Nice.
appear in the box.
More and more, this just becomes a blanket fort.
Yeah.
And Bill goes, huh. Right, magic stuff.
Yeah.
He is gonna lean back and like take a closer look at Messo's face, though. Perception or?
Yeah.
Or investigation, actually. Investigation's probably the better one because he's specifically looking.
Yeah. Do you want to reroll or do you want to keep that?
I mean, considering it was bad, may as well do the investigation.
I need to pull something up. I forgot about it.
No problem.
Oh, that's an 18. That is an 18. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me just read this shit a little bit. There we go. Yeah, okay. His color, the red color, has slightly returned. like it's brighter than it was before. It's not as vibrant, but it is brighter. But curiously enough, just like looking down at him, you you could swear the pocket on his overalls got a little like a different tone.
Huh.
It's very hard to see. This box is still kind of dark, and the the light orbs are kind of casting weird shadows.
Yeah, you're fine, kid. Pats one of those slightly less red cheeks, but like, if the color's returning, then there's no harm keeping up like the small white lie that there's been no change just to stop Meso from having a breakdown on him. He doesn't know what to
Yeah.
do about that.
Uh,
He is
Meso,
gonna point at the pocket and go, "Is that different or what? Is that your hammer space? What's going on there?"
uh, Meso kind of looks down at it and he goes, "No, my hammer space is my hair." And like he looks at it, and like now that you can like now that he's like backed up a little bit to kind of like look down at himself, it's turned like the slightest shade of purple. Just the ever so slightest. And Meso has you don't have to roll for this. Meso is kind of blue screened again.
Ah! Bilgerat kind of like smacks himself in the face. He's just like, well, okay, should have seen that one coming. I thought it was just face.
I got purple.
Yeah, you're
I
purple. Do
got
you not like?
purple.
Yeah.
I didn't have purple.
Is this good? Are you happy? What's going on? Are you gonna cry?
I'm still sad, but confused. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Good.
It's fine. Um, it's fine. Everything's fine. Are you? You said you were also feeling sad. Are you okay?
Uh, I'm not feeling sad.
Um,
He says this kind of like triumphant and just like, I'm not feeling that. That counts as
are you
talking,
sure?
right?
Are you sure you're not feeling sad?
I'm feeling, but it's not sad.
I mean, uh,
I'm
emotion.
mad. I'm
What?
at. Mm,
Hmm,
don't give me that look, okay? I'm mad at me. I'm.
Why?
It's. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't fire the cannons, and they kept breaking. And Woody
Maybe we
saw it
should
all, and
replace
then I
the
got up
cannons
there, and
then.
I get up there, and little Joe like immediately goes down. So
Yeah.
I'm mad and
Uh,
little.
it it's okay. You don't. You shouldn't be mad at yourself. I think. I think if the cannons broke that often, they need to be replaced.
Maybe, but I don't think the captain's going to see it that way. It's fault of the operator, you know.
Uh, no, no. I'll go. I'll I'll talk to him for you.
You
T-
you don't have to
Tell him
do
everything's
that.
fine. No, I'm going to.
It's This game is a lot of insights because it's just a lot of feelings. Would you like to? Or if you think there's another rule that works, you can switch it up.
Like, I really want to know, like, Bilgerat's next course of action, if it's gonna be, no, you don't have to. That's the thing I would like to know, but I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
That's a 21.
Woo! Alright, Bilgerat said, no, you don't have to, but Meso, you get, like, palpable relief. You get sheer relief, and, you know, with a 21, you also get the sense that, like, the relief comes from the fact that Bilgerat, you know, he opened up about being mad, like, at himself, but, like, also scared. He's been frightened, and, like, you saying you would talk to Woody has lessened that somewhat.
You're not doing fine.
Okay, maybe not, but have I ever?
I don't know.
Good point. We've only known each other for, like, what is it, a week? I don't know. I've certainly botched up jobs on less time, I think. Hey, you want to know my record? 2 hours. 2 hours, kicked out, had to get out.
Why?
Well, pissed off the wrong person on that one.
That person's mean.
Yeah, people are mean. To me. You not so much. You got the cute face.
That's because I'm small. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I mean, everything's okay eventually, right? You fix the problem some way or another, or things work out somehow.
Yeah. Things work out.
So, how about this? How about this? Just so you don't cry on me again. If I do have to leg it, I'll say bye first.
But why? No.
What do you mean no?
Because you're not leaving.
But what if Woody's real mad?
Well, then I'll get real mad.
At him?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah. I can look real scary when I want to.
Does Meso make a scary face to try and prove this point?
Hey, Kraken. I'm gonna roll an intimidation.
Yes.
That's a 22. Messo, like, the dancing lights, like, blink out, and, like, suddenly his hair is filled with electricity that's glowing. And here's a fun fact about Messo. Usually his eyes are closed. His eyes are open, and they are this very weirdly, like, shaded. They're all white. It's kind of like a mixture of, like, a horror shading. And he looks at you with, like, very, like, mean expression.
Okay, I think Bilgerat throws himself back. There's a loud thud from the box, and he scrambles out of it.
Oh, Bilgerat, wait. And, like, he closes his eyes again, and, like, the dancing lights go back to being balls, and he also scrambles out of the crate. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
You alright over there?
Ah,
Ah!
we're fine. I think.
Don't come in here.
Come
Bilgerat,
on, found one.
Uh, it'll be alright.
Alright, hurt yourself.
Bilgerat has climbed on top of the tallest thing in his startlement, but I think just because he was so startled, I'm gonna have to roll, like, I don't know, acrobatics or something to see that he doesn't just fall off immediately and create more noise. There's some scrambling, but, like, you know, he's on top of the tallest thing he could find, which is more crates.
Bilgerat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I wasn't supposed to do that, but I'm sorry. Please come back down.
You're good, you're good, you're good. You know, Bilgerat's had a moment to calm down. Like, you surprised me, you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
Not. Jeez, don't be sorry. Yeah, he's gonna climb back down. Okay, now he slips and falls, and there's a big noise.
Are you sure you're doing alright?
Bilgerat is, like, out of breath on the ground. He wheezes. I have never been better in my life.
Are you sure?
I'm good, yeah. Okay, you were not kidding about... Yeah, show that to Whitty, that'll work.
Sorry, it's not a thing I do often.
No, you're good, like, kid. Level on you. Not very brave. I'm a coward. Doesn't super surprise me. I startle easily. It's fine.
It's okay. Not a lot of people are that brave. I think. I don't know.
So, yeah, I don't know. If you did talk to me, yeah, let me know how that goes. My plan is just out of sight entirely, without the crashing and banging around. I don't want to see Vinny, don't want to see Whitty, don't want to see Joe.
I want to see you.
Sweet of you.
Cause you're my friend, and I want to see you with us, and happy.
Okay, I do think that has to be another insight on the word friend.
Do you want to do a reverse insight? That's a 7. I didn't roll that great. That's a natural one.
Okay. So, from Messo's insight, Bilgerat blinks at the word friend, but you don't get anything else. What does the nat 1 mean?
Sure are friends, my dear. Sure are friends.
Sure are. Bestest friends, oh boy.
Bestest friends. Bestest friends. This is great. This is great. This is great.
So good.
Is Bilgerat still on the floor?
You know what? I think yes, and I think at this point he is gonna roll to his feet and dust himself off.
Messo's gonna, like, give a hand to help him up.
He'll take it. It's been a
Alright.
touchy-feely hour
Should
or
I roll
something.
for something, or...
I don't know, strength to pull him up?
Yeah. I don't imagine he's very heavy, but my luck with strength have not been good lately. So... just... An 11!
I mean, it's a child's strength. You do it, but it's a bit, you have to yank, and Bilgerat has to, like, use his own power to get up as well.
Yeah. God damn it. God damn it, Messo. Why do you do this? Oh boy. But, yeah, you're both now outside of the box.
We made it out of the box.
But
I honestly wasn't sure if that would happen.
We're outside of Cratetown, folks.
We have abandoned Cratetown, population 0. Versus the yeah.
No, go ahead.
So, like, versus the possibility ended up being, like, Cratetown population 3.
I don't think all of them could fit in the crate.
Oh, there's an idea. We just gather everyone. We stuff them in the crate.
I think we're gonna have to get a bigger crate, my dear.
Oh, there's other crates in here. We can empty it out. Big party.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Drink some water.
I'll take that moment too.
Before you die, Jay.
I made the mistake of looking in the nuts and bolts.
But back to FPS land.
Back in character.
Back in character. Back for care. God.
Okay. Bilgerat's gonna cough and go. So listen, I skedaddled real quick. I didn't get the chance to see. How are the robots doing? Are Lil Joe and Vinny good?
Yeah. I mean, Vinny didn't take that much damage. Little Joe is fine. I think he's doing repairs. Actually, I think he's doing repairs, like, not too far from here. We heard him yelling earlier. He's not too far from here.
Yeah. It's good to know he's rattling around. Still. Yeesh.
No, I'm not gonna ask that question.
Well, okay, I'm curious now. What was the question?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Hey, no. I think Cratetown is just this whole space now. We're in the middle of, like, you brought this here. You brought, like, this emotional honesty nonsense. No, you don't get to carry it out now. What was the question? He's like leaning forward to poke you a little playfully.
uh, it was nothing. There is no question.
Hmm.
No question at all.
Bilgerat's gonna try persuasion. He's just really curious now. Like, you can't do this to him. And one.
That's a 1. Why does he have a -2 to charisma? How did that even happen? What did he roll on his charisma?
I'll tell you a secret. Him and Gregory both have a 7 in charisma.
What? Why?
Because Gregory generally rolled that, and Bilgerat, I made it that low because he's not an adorable 5-year-old with rosy cheeks and a cheery disposition. He's a stinky, standoffish rat who hides when he's scared and runs when he's real scared that things are about to go bad. He does not have charisma. He's stinky boy.
Messo kind of like turns his head and like sticks his tongue out. I'm not telling.
Oh, we're
You
gonna be
can't
like that, huh?
Real smooth, rat boy.
God. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe Cratetown is not here. Maybe Cratetown is where someone can't eavesdrop on private conversations. And he yells and bangs on the wall.
Ain't my fault I can hear you through the wall.
Well, we were here first, so maybe you should move.
Well, I can't move because I'm still repairing.
Jeez, you messed up your legs? I thought you got stabbed through the torso. Maybe we should move, though.
I mean, this is a rather large ship. I don't know where else we'd go, though. Because, like, the crew is busy upstairs. And I know you don't want to see Witty still, so I don't know where he is right now, though.
You like being aloft, don't you?
What?
You like being in the rigging?
Messo's thinking for a moment, because like, terms?
Hi, kid. The first place you wanted to go when we got here was to, go as high as you could go.
Yeah. It was.
Very top of the mast is the most private place there is.
You want to go up there?
As long as you're not going up alone.
Yeah, come on, let's go. And Messo is now dragging Bilgerat.
Oh god, oh no, oh, this is not part of the plan. He's sticking his heels in. He's like, hold on. Roll strength.
19!
I mean, okay, test the strength. I don't think he's gonna,
That's a nat 20. That's a 2!
This child is dragging this rat directly through everything in plain sight.
Yeah. But, like, you guys are moving, like, rather fast. Messo is, in fact, skipping stairs while running up them.
With that, too, Bilgerat's, like, flailing and trying to grab onto things, but he's honestly making more of a spectacle than if he just, like, let this happen, so people are absolutely seeing this and looking and perceiving.
The first mate, who is a 5-year-old, is dragging a person they have not seen in in a few hours. Who did the cannons?
Bildrat's like, yeah, he's kicking and making noise. I think they like, we've had some little Joel cameras. They passed by like Vinny and like, I don't know if Messo waves Bildrat's not waving, Bildrat's fighting.
Messo would 100% wave at Vinny. Just as they go by. Be like, bye
Vinny, bye Vinny! Okay. We've been dragged up to the deck.
Yep. There is no stopping this child.
Oh, jeez. Well, now that they're here and cat's out of the bag, yeah, Bildrat's just gonna start climbing quick as possible.
Okay. Should we roll something for this to see?
I would say this is like athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna go with that acrobatics, man. That's 16. Jazz just put in the chat, you probably don't see Joe. Bilgerat probably hears him laugh as they leave the hold.
Yep.
Alright.
Bilgerat!
Oh, God.
He is
Oh, God.
so concentrated on getting to the new hiding spot that he, like, slips a rung. He slips a ratlin, and...
With that 16, can I have it so, like, Messo helps him not fall?
Yeah, I think between Meso grabbing him and Bildrat's own tail, like, trying to hold on, yeah, he doesn't... God. Imagine going overboard in an FPS.
Imagine going overboard in an FPS. I wouldn't allow it, but... I have stuff. Don't worry. My only... Look, I have spells. I have spells I have not been able to use yet.
Gonna try that acrobatics again.
That's a 22.
Yeah, once he gets his feet under him again, Bilgerat scarpers up this thing like Noom.
You're really fast.
Been doing it ever since I was made.
Huh. You could walk?
Yeah, could read too.
What? That's not fair.
And again, mimicking sticks out the tongue.
Messo sticks out the tongue back. As he's still climbing the,
I think, yeah, with that 22 in the speed, Bilgerat's gotten up to the very tippy top of the shrouds. The ladders are called shrouds. He's gotten way up there, and yeah, he's waiting for Meso now.
Alright, should I have Messo roll again, or does it just take Messo a while?
I think it just takes Meso a little bit longer. The roll was fine,
Yeah.
It just wasn't absolute top speed.
It wasn't a 22. Messo, like, does make it up, and, like, is there still room, like, above this, even?
Yes, there is. To paint you a picture, to paint you a word picture. So the shrouds, the ladders are on either side of the ship, port and starboard. Because of the amount of room, if we both wanted to be at the absolute tippy top of what we could reach, it would be Bilgerat on one side, Meso on the other. And it is possible to climb up further. You just got to be daring.
You want to go up higher?
Bilgerat grins. You want to see the trick?
Sure.
It's another acrobatics, I think.
Hopefully Bilgerat.
Nope, I did
That's
not type. I didn't type that correctly. That's cheating.
I was so excited.
Ah!
It doesn't even matter. That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
Bilgerat shimmies up. His hands are no longer holding onto the shrouds. He's holding on to like the wood of the mast itself. Shimmies up, gets his little feet onto the very last rung, reaches up and grabs the wires that attach to the top of the mast, the stays that hold everything in place. And he just, like, upper body strength, pulls himself up and he sits on top of the mast on the truck. The little white cap that goes on.
I think I'm too short to do that.
Not quite enough room for 2 people here either, but could get down and try to help you.
No, I got something. And I'm gonna roll a hammer space. Cause I have flavored spells. And Messo pulls out that like umbrella. It looks like it should be one of those like rainbow umbrellas that have all the 7 colors. But interestingly enough, the only colors on the umbrella are the same red that he has on his face and a slight shade of purple.
Interesting. I'm looking. Eyes emoji.
And like he sort of like pops it out, and then this is like a very big umbrella. It's like twice his height, basically. It's a large umbrella, and he takes his foot and he hooks it into the handle, and then he just steps off. but here's the fun thing about sorcerers of the storm. They can fly up to 10 feet as a bonus action. So like, if they can fly up to 10 feet as a bonus action whenever they cast a spell that is like level 1 or 2. And so he casts the spell Featherfall on himself, but then he goes like shooting upwards and lands on the other side.
That is a narrow space to land. You'd basically probably be standing on Bilgerat, but like, yeah.
He's just sitting on Bilgerat's lap now.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah. Messo lands. Bilgerat immediately just like, he's like, oh, Peck. Shifts to accommodate, like he's got like, hands around Messo. He's got like his feet and tail hooked around the stays. He's just like, hi.
It's okay.
I was about to say, if you fall and you splat, I'm definitely leaving. Oh.
It's okay. I have Featherfall. And my umbrella.
Yeah, evidently. Do you figure it's nighttime by this point, or what time of day do you figure it is up here at the very tippy top?
I think it would be nighttime. Like, it would be near nighttime, or maybe sunset. Whatever is more appropriate.
I think we've got an absolutely spectacular sunset with just the first stars beginning to twinkle through.
Yeah. And, Messo, just to end this off, just one last thing I want to do. Messo's gonna reach into his hammer space real fast and fumble. What? Okay. I did not fucking expect that. Where the fuck is the fumble sheet? I don't have a custom fumble sheet for Messo. Alright, here it is. Let me just take a screenshot. This is the first time I've ever fumbled. This is the first time I've ever fumbled. Ever.
Fumbles are fantastic. I love them so much.
I've never fumbled before. Never. I should make a custom sheet for fumble. 20. What do I get? Messo pulls a live octopus out of his hair and just kind of like yells before throwing it.
There's a wait for the octopus eventually lands on the water.
Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Oh no. Oh no. Fuck, a 4 doesn't make it. Fuck. It's a 5. Pulls out a long Q-tip out of his hair, also chucks it.
I think this falls and lands on the deck, and it like it's a Q-tip. It's not sharp, but like the length it has to fall, like sticks in, and like it's right side up in the deck, and you hear like a startled shout from below.
Sorry. God, what the heck? 13. He pulls out a handful of yogurt and just like, what is going on? Puts that back actually.
Oh wait! You gonna eat that?
What? Why would I eat it?
It's yogurt. It's food.
Do you want it?
I'll eat it.
Messo puts the handful of yogurt into Bilgerat's hand.
Yeah, Bilgerat just hooks like the one arm more securely around Meso and just like, yeah, he just eats the yogurt.
Messo laughs at this. God, what is up with this? That is another that. Immediately after, he pulls out a bar of soap. And just like, I don't. Why is Hammer Space like this?
You want to see if you can hit something with it?
Sure. What
Yeah,
am I hitting?
I don't know. Whoever's unfortunate enough. And Bilgerat's like keeping his balance carefully, craning his head to see what's going on, like directly underneath him. It's really hard to tell. A, just to avoid
Sure.
not unbalancing, and B, there's like all this stuff in the way.
That's fair. Messo's just gonna chuck it at random.
Want to roll to see if it like what happens?
What should I roll? I really want to roll Dex because this is a ranged attack.
That sounds great. Yes.
That's like he chucks it in. Like you don't. Neither of you see what happened. It is gone. It is gone. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. The soap is now gone.
That's somehow really disturbing.
Messo's gonna try again. That's 8.
There
Okay.
we go.
He finally pulls out what he wants. And he pulls out this singular wind chime. It's made of metal. It has some sort of like glyph in it. And he hands it to Bilgerat. Here. That was what I was trying to get. I don't know why it was such a hassle.
A wind chime. Thanks. Why?
Well, okay, I should probably give you the other thing. Oh, right. I didn't explain what that was. And, I'm gonna roll another d10. Alright, he pulls out, like, a piece of paper. It's like this, it's just this little note card, basically, and it has an address on it. This is my house, so you can come visit me when I'm home, or just visit when I'm not home. My mom likes visitors.
So I can what?
You can visit me. Like, after all of this. I live on a mountain, and, basically, the wind chime has, like, a very specific purpose. If you, there's, at the bottom of the mountain, there's other wind chimes, and if you take the wind chime and you hit the other wind chimes, you get to go to the top without going through the mountain, because apparently the mountain pass is pretty dangerous. Some people like going through it, mostly Kodak. I don't know what he sees in it, though. But he is old.
Last time I did mounts, the only time I did mounts, did pretty well for myself. Would have been convenient to just skip it, though.
Yeah, but you can come visit me. So I can see you again.
If you're sure?
Yeah.
he'll take those.
Yeah. You now have an address for a mountain not too far from where you started in Ghibli. Surprisingly. And a singular wind chime. Yeah. Do you want to stay up here for longer, or do you think we should go down? It's getting late.
How about we finish watching the sunset before we figure that out, huh? See if we catch the green
Okay.
flash.
Green flash?
Oh, you never heard of the green flash? And Bilgerat's immediately going to ghost storyteller mode.
Yeah. Alright. And I think that's a good place to end it off.
It's a good place to end it. They're sitting at the very tippy top. Bilgerat's spinning a yarn.
Yeah.
And they're watching the sunset go down.
Yeah. Messo was 100% into this story. It's a very neat story. Alright. And that is all. Thank you all for listening. I'm glad there was more humor than angst.
Yeah.
Well, there was a good mix. I'm glad there was humor at all.
I'm glad we made it
Humor
out of
is how I-
Cratetown.
We made it out of Cratetown. Population 0. Thank
Until
you.
next time. We'll see if we can get population 3 or 4 next time. Cratetown and Dodge Brick are
Hopefully
the
not.
hallmarks of this crew.
Cratetown and Dodge Brick. Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna stop my recording.
Same here.
Bye,
Bye everyone.